Hello everyone, JR10 Desert Gold. Kind of dark. Well, it's overcast and a little chilly outside. I think it's about, I don't know, in upper 60s. Perfect day to make up a batch of mead. So I thought I'd start off by showing what's going to be going into this process. I've got the spring water again. I've got 6 pounds of honey because I'm going to be doing a 2-gallon batch. I've got liquid wort fast pitch. I'm going to be doing a yeast starter, yeast nutrient, airlock for the fermenter. I'm going to be doing a kind of a blended fruit mead. It's going to have some mandarin orange, pineapple, and papaya in it. I'm also going to add a couple of cinnamon sticks to add another flavor profile to it. Here's the honey, flask for making the yeast starter. Everything is sanitized, and I guess the next part would be to start getting the fruit ready. So let's get going. After thinking about it for a minute, I decided to change my course of action here a little bit. Rather than start getting the fruit prepared, I decided to get the yeast starter going because that's going to take some time. So I've already put some yeast nutrient in it. I'll be using White Labs Sweet Mead yeast. So we'll go ahead and add that to that right now. Get the get a sanitized funnel for ease of use. Yeah, we'll get that in there. All right. Add the wort. For those of you that ever have made yeast starters, you'll see just how much better this yeast starter procedure is than the old ways. And then we're going to add water. To the 1 liter mark. And your wort is, or your starter wort is all done for you. Now we just sanitize the magnetic stirring bar. Drop that in. All right, I've got the stir plate stirring up a storm there for the little yeast buddies. It's already starting to get a lighter color to it, which indicates that the yeast is starting to multiply. Okay, so here, while I've got the yeast starter going, I've got some mandarin oranges, papaya, pineapple, mango, all mixed in here, heating it up so that get it to about 160 and keep it there for a little bit. Make sure we kill off any unwanted bacteria or yeast that's snuck in there. And we'll get going on the final steps here. So while the fruit is warming to its 160, I've had the honey sitting in some warm water also to make it easier to pour. Got a gallon of that spring water in here already. Just going to dump the honey in. And having it warmed in the water makes it a lot easier to pour. I'm going to put all 6 gallons in. And once the fruit is done, I'll dump that in and stir everything up, put a couple of those cinnamon sticks in, top it with the yeast, close her up, and let her start fermenting. Alright, right now I'm just kind of again aerating the water and honey mix, getting it, make sure it's all blended together. You don't want a layer of honey and a layer of water separation. Oh, it smells wonderful already. Really smell those honeys. And let's see what temperature we're at. We're at 99 degrees right now. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit and let it cool down before I add the yeast. And then we'll put the lid on and the airlock and let nature take its course. Ah, yes. The sign of my happy yeast buddies making alcohol. Fermentation is going along beautifully.